Hello everybody, this is Leslie of Silver Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. And today I am participating in a 100-day project that Angela of the Traveling Crafter has come up with, and she has created a hashtag for it, and it is hashtag 100-day project around the house, but you are only going to use hashtag 100-day project. I will leave all the information down below in my description box, along with the video to Angela's original video, giving all the information about the project coming from her and all the information that you need. Okay, but this is all of the projects. So in her video, she goes over how she decided to come up with the prompts and stuff. So I would suggest going and watching her video just so that you can see how she created everything. But I am going to do as many videos as I possibly can in this 100-day series. So day one for prompts is index cards. So basically around the house is anything that is around your home. So most of these items that are on this prompt list are from items that you can find within your home. So there might be some things that are going to be a little bit harder for you to kind of figure out how to use within a junk journal or ephemera or stuff like that. But it's kind of an interesting way to kind of get you to think on how to use certain things within a junk journal or scrapbooking or something like that. But today we're using index cards. So I made a demo version because I needed to try and figure out what I was going to do. And as you can see here, I have laid out a whole bunch of different types of index cards because there are so many different types of index cards out there that you can choose from. These just happen to be ones that I have in my stash currently. So a good majority of these have come from the Dollar Tree. I have a large one, which is a 5x8, which is from Dollar Tree. I have a 3x5. Then we have different colored ones. We have dark yellow lined. I have orange. There is red. I did use red at one point in time and I used them all up. There is a dark blue, a dark green. There are ones that are without lines. There's purple. There's like I would say it's like a rosy color. Then there's a blue. This is one that I had dyed. Then there is one that is a grid pattern. And then these are ones that are 3x5s that I had coffee dyed. So they are all coffee dyed. So the demo that I had made, what I did was I used some of these for signatures. And I used these as the front and back covers. So basically what I created was a small either journal or booklet, however you want to look at it. And I will show you what I did. So I used washi tapes and some laces that I had. You could use ribbon, whatever you have laying around your house. You don't even have to embellish it if you don't want to. So I used, like I said, index cards. and I glued 3 index cards together, so 3 by 5 cards together. And then I used my glue and washi tape to glue them to the inside of the 2 larger index cards, which I will show you how I did this. Okay, and that's basically all this is. And as you see, it lies nice and flat. And then this fits inside a journal. You could take this with you in your pocketbook. You can use this however you see fit. Okay, but it's all index cards. Okay, so I laid these this way, and I kept a seam in between. There's no sewing, no nothing, okay? Basically, all I used was washi tape. So I'm going to use this wider washi tape. I got to kind of do this on an angle. It's just a little bit easier for me. I don't want it that wide. Just a little bit. And this is another way of using up your washi tapes, because I'll tell you, with doing this, I've been using up quite a bit of washi tape. Gotta clean this off. So I hope everybody is well. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. I hope you will enjoy this series. I know I'm looking forward to doing this. That's for sure. Because when I was looking through all of the different prompts that came up when Angela was, I guess, doing the random generator, I was like, ooh, these are pretty cool. Now, if you do not have washi tape, you do not need to use washi tape. You basically can use masking tape. I'm just going to use this. Okay, I waited and I watched Angela's video this morning because I kind of wasn't sure what she was doing, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna wait it out and see. Plus, my upstairs neighbors had their grandchildren over for God knows how many days, 3 days, 4 days. So it sounded like a pack of elephants every single day. So there was no way I was shooting any videos. Okay. All right, so we have that. Okay, so we're going to put this off to the side. So now we're going to choose which ones out of here we're going to use for our 5. I know we're definitely going to use 3 of these. So we'll use 1, 2, 3. And then I guess we'll just use plain. We'll use 1, 2, 3. And I wanted to use some vibrant colors. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And one, 2, 3. Okay. Again, I will always say, excuse me for my loud chair. Now, as you can see on the back of some of these, I used some of my packaging paper. I have so much paper that I am trying to use some of it. Okay. So we're going to start off with this one. So what I do is I usually take, maybe we'll start off with ones you could see first. We'll start off with the plain white ones. So we got 1, 2, 3. And what I do is I put the glue down on the bottom, and I just take a small bead of glue. I say small. And then I just take this, and then I just use the lines, and I just line everything up. But I was trying to, the past couple of days, was trying to look at different videos to see what people have done with index cards, what they haven't done with index cards. And there were some really interesting ideas out there. And I'm like, I really don't want to rehash things that people have already done. Because there were some really cute ideas where, you know, one woman was doing stuff with where she was making cute like library cards and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I don't want, and literally I think she made the video like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, I'm not going to be rehashing the same things. I'm like, there's got to be something out there that I can do that's different, that kind of nobody's really seen before. So when I saw that I didn't see anybody making kind of like a journal booklet, I said, let me see if I can come up with something. And I was able to. I want this up on the top. Everybody's having nice weather. It is beautiful here today. I think we're supposed to be near 80 today. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Not that it's been cold. I know it's a little bit cooler at night, which is fine with me. I like when it's cooler at night. I mean, I put the air and stuff on anyway, usually at night anyway, but so we have 2 done. Let's do orange. As you can see, this moves fairly quickly because you have all the lines. So it's easy to get these laid down. And you do have to cut some of this off, both on the sides and off the bottom. How quick that grabs. Wait. Okay. So this morning I was up early because, needless to say, like I said, I had to try and come up with a demo version of, like a prototype of what I was going to do. Which took me about an hour and a half to try and come up with something. Which all in all really wasn't too bad, since I really didn't know what I was doing. But I had other stuff to do anyway, so it wasn't the only thing I had to do. I had other stuff to print off, and I do have other stuff I want to get done, but the day is getting away from me because I've already attempted this once before and I had to throw the whole project out because I couldn't remember what I did and it didn't come out right at all, so I had to throw the whole project away. But like I say, it's only paper. So I was fine with just starting all over. It was just a matter of the time. And like I usually say, that's usually the one thing that bothers me the most is, you know, I wasn't able to rehash or you know, save the project whatsoever, because pretty much everything I did with it, it just totally, everything kept going wrong with it. Even though I made a prototype, I'm like, why did I make a prototype if everything is going wrong? So I'm like, okay, this will be my third time making one today. So third time a charm, hopefully. Okay. All right. So we have these. This is the main piece. So now we just have to measure against these. Because I'm like, I shouldn't have to take too much off. Take off there. Take that off. These should be about the same. I had to go and put a new bird food square out in my bird feeder because they had already finished that whole square of bird food. It's like one of those suet feeders. And it's the peanut one. They really, really like that one. At least the birds have been coming around lately. They enjoy the peanut one. And it's funny too because they I think it's the woodpecker will go onto my screen door and like perch itself onto the screen door and wait until the other birds are gone, and then go to the shepherd's hook onto the square cage. I think that's hysterical. So it'll put its like feet into the screen. These are always crooked. Okay. Okay, so we have our pages. Okay, so everything is cut. This has got to be at the top. It's all happening here today. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a washi tape for each one of these. And I did not put backing paper on these. I was having a hard enough time trying to remember what I was doing. Okay, so now we're going to take the next one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to add that to the top layer, which is from this page. I'm going to try and line that up. Fold that over. Again, we're going to put the next page. And it should keep folding over. Oh, I was going to use this one. orange page is way too far out. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we finally have this all put together. Okay, so we had to put the orange page in the front because it didn't want to stick in the back for whatever reason. So we just put the hinge on with the washi tape in the front, and then I put the other hinge with the other piece of washi tape on top of the front page. So this is what we have so far. We're going to put the lace and stuff on next. And as you can see, I did not, again, put any of the backing on any of the backs of the index cards. But we are going to see about trying to put some laces and stuff on here. So I'm going to pull from my, whatever I have over here. I have a lot of this here. I'm not going to use the green because that's not going to go. But I do have all of this. So we're going to just use what's here. Okay, guys. I think this is it. All right. So we have a little journal that is made from index cards and washi tape. Or, like I said, you can certainly use masking tape. Instead of using washi tape, you could certainly use masking tape. Or any other tape that you use in the house. I'm thinking masking tape would probably be better, only because it's a little bit more flexible. I wouldn't use any type of packing tape or anything like that. I don't think that would be flexible enough. And then you can certainly embellish it more. You can certainly add like more trim to it. But I'm not going to embellish anymore. I figured at least then you can kind of see the basics of it. So that is my day one project. So here was my prototype. And then here was my version. I like my prototype better than I like the one I did for you guys, but hey, you know what? I always feel rushed when I'm trying to do it for you guys. I don't know why, but these are my two versions for my day one prompt of index cards for our hashtag 100-day project around the house. And so tomorrow's day number 2, and we are going to use makeup. Okay. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for dealing with my issues that I was having today, as usual. I don't know what my problem is anymore, but thank you for joining me, and I will see you for day 2 for makeup. That ought to be an interesting one, so make sure you come on back for that one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because trust me, you don't want to miss makeup, because that's going to be an interesting one. So I'll see you for day 2. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.